Recently I've been flipping a lot of samples for artists like Keylock and BigXThaPlug. That's honestly inspired me to try to create my own loops that are like samples, basically by using the instruments that are in these type of samples. Today I'm gonna break down a loop that I made using these type of elements. Let's get right into it.
Alright, so for this loop, I started with the bass line and I started with the cinematic piano from Omnisphere. So this just reminded me, honestly, of some like Nina Simone type of stuff. So I was feeling like real 60s vintage soul type of vibes. Second, I just layered the bass line with the top piano keys, so just some chords on top of it. So really it's just chords, but with that extra note at the end. It adds a little bounce to it, and these aren't starting at like the beginning of each measure or whatever you want to call it. Like it's not perfectly right here, it starts a bit ahead. That just added some like tension, I feel like. From there I brought out my guitar and I'll play what I did. I'll show you the settings that I had on the guitar. So the guitar alone, here's how it sounds. Alright, so I can't record the guitar and record the video at the same time. Basically what I did is I recorded the first part in a lower octave, like down here. So like down there, and then the next part was more like up. So these are like the higher pitch notes in the beginning, and then I just did the lower notes here. And then all I did is add this guitar rig preset, shredding seeker, to the guitar, some Valhalla vintage verb. I just raised the decay on this and lowered the mix a little bit, and then cut out some of the lows of the guitar. So with the piano, here's how the guitar sounds. I took the higher notes and then made their own pattern and then spaced it out to where they ended kind of here, and then the lower notes play here. For this second part, I just have it like you can tell it's a chop. From there, only thing I added was a bass line from Contact. Only other thing I wanted to add was somewhat of like a choir, so I could go have like a choir in the background that I could take. So I found these two from Splice. And then for the second choir, it's more higher pitched, and then I EQ it. So they blend in with each other, because this, I have the highs peeking in, and then the first one I cut out the highs so it could like blend with each other. And then from there, I just arranged it out. And then I'll show you the drums I added just to show how it all came together.
Appreciate you guys for watching. That's exactly how I make soul loops for artists like KeyGlock and BigXThaPlug. If you want this loop and others like it, check this kit out right here.